When I design a sleigh bell strap that's a riveted style strap, I usually lay out the outside bell strap first, and then I fit the lining to it. Also the buckle end together, so that's a fixed point. And I'll lay the strap out either on my workbench if I've got room or on the floor so that I can lay the strap out in kind of a curved or curled way. And then since I've already got the holes in the sleigh bell strap for the rivets, then I will go back in with an awl or some kind of marker and mark through those holes to locate the holes that for the rivets in the lining strap. I want my bell strap to be curved a little bit, build in all of that slack, and then I just put an awl through and kind of make a scratch for each hole. So I'm going to do that likewise here and here, and so on. Normally I have a rivet between each pair of bells, and you can see I have a rivet here, 1, 2, 3 bells, another rivet, 1, 2, and another rivet. And that's because the bells at this end are relatively small, and the original designer of the old strap kind of took this tack. And I see that some on the old straps, so I continued that philosophy with this particular strap as well. I've started to put the bells on the sleigh bell strap, putting with the bell pins. I have the holes cut in this strap also for the rivets that I'm going to be using later. You can see there's some bells that I've just shoved the shanks through, but I don't have a bell pin in yet. And I'm just adding those pins back in. Some of them go in a lot easier than others. And I try to always install them in a consistent way, not only to save time, but also so it looks good. Sometimes the holes in the sleigh bell shank are nice and large, like this particular one, so the wire of the sleigh bell pin slides through really easily. Sometimes though they're a little tighter, if you get, especially with the smaller bells. So there's a trick here. I use an awl or any kind of a small pointed object, and I go into the hole and push down and wiggle a little bit, and I can enlarge that hole sometimes to large enough that the bell pin goes through really easily. There will come a time though where you're going to end up, if you keep working with sleigh bells, where you're not going to be able to put the wire through the sleigh bell shank because it's just physically not possible, even with the little awl trick. And in that case, you really need to look at a different size bell pin that's smaller.